Hello year one, welcome to our fourth Thursday English lesson. Now before we begin our lesson, I need to tell you, this naughty bus is getting even naughtier. This morning at 6:30, I was woken up by a sound downstairs and I thought that sounds like the TV. I thought that maybe Noah or Ezra had come down and crept downstairs really quietly and put the TV on. But no, it was not them at all. It was the naughty bus. Well, it must have been him because there was nobody else downstairs. Sitting down watching Blaze and the Monster Machine. I put him to bed on my computer desk last night and he was in my living room watching TV this morning. He's getting a bit naughty, isn't he? Very naughty. I think he wants to be like Blaze and the Monster Machine. Okay, so I'm going to put him down there. You keep your eye on him. Make sure that he's not making any more mischief. Okay, so yesterday you did a fantastic job of reordering the story and putting the pictures in order, and that was really super important because today we're going to use those pictures to retell the story. So we're not going to read the words in the book. I've read it to you a few times now. So you're going to try and remember those words from the story and retell it in your own words. Okay, so there are some words that we can use, some sequencing words that helps us to tell when something happens in which order. And these can be found on your word bank. So we've used these a lot in our recipe writing recently and instruction writing. So we've got first, then, next, after, finally. And where do they come in our sentence? Do they come at the beginning, middle or end of our sentence? Well done. They are what starts our sentence, isn't it? So we've got first for the first picture, then, next and after can be used in any order. And they can be used more than once, but try not to use the same word over and over again, otherwise it gets a little bit repetitive. So it's a good idea to try and use a variety of those middle words, then, next and after. Okay, so we're going to retell the story, and you can try to remember some of the key words that's written in the book, but also just use the picture to tell the story in your own words. Okay, I'm going to start by describing the first part and retelling the first part to you, and you can then help me to retell the rest of the story. Okay, so you need to be using your voices to become the authors and the storytellers today. Okay, so we're starting with the word first. So first, the boy was given a gift. This is for you. I hope you're a good driver. Did you remember to say, what did he forget to say? Thank you, well done. No, but he was too busy because he's a London bus, isn't he? He works in London where they've got lots of traffic and big buildings, but he started getting into a little bit of mischief, didn't he, when he started to make a mess. So I'd like you to tell me what happened next in the story. So what happened next? Can you remember any of the words from the story? So I'm going to use the word next. Next. I'm listening. Well done, brilliant job. So next, he made so much mess taking his passengers around the house that he had to leave, didn't he? Do you remember what they said to him? Shoo, shoo. Where did they send him? Into the garden. Well done. Okay, let's start the next part of our story with the word then. So then, no, stop, hold on. There's a big jump, isn't there, from here, where he was sent outside, to what happened here. So you might want to think about what happened in between your pictures as well to tell the whole story. So he was sent into the garden. What happened to him? So then, listening. Brilliant. So then he was sent into the garden and he saw a pond, didn't he? And he got a bit too close. Oh no, too close. He went into the pond and he couldn't swim. I can't swim. Now I'm the silliest bus I know. But hold on. Who came to rescue him? The rescue truck. Well done. And he took down his hook and his powerful winch and pulled him out of the water. Okay, that leads us on to the next part of our story. See if you can remember what the naughty bus said about himself and where he wanted to go. So we're going to use the word after. Well done. So after the rescue truck pulled the bus out, he said, "Oh, I didn't mean to be naughty. Can we go home now?" Do you remember he wanted to go home, didn't he? So they went home, but he wanted to go to bed. But before they could go to bed, what did he have to do? Can you use one of these words again to explain the next part of the story? Brilliant, well done. So then he had a shower. Do you remember the words from the story? Nobody loves a dirty bus. First he needed a shower before he could go to bed. And what happened next? Don't forget to brush your... Well done, don't forget to brush your teeth. So they went to bed. So finally, we're going to use that word finally to retell the final part of the story. Finally, brilliant. So finally they went to bed. Sleep, good night, sleep tight. What did he tell? What did he say? Did you know sometimes I'm a night bus too? Well done. Okay, you've done a fantastic job of retelling the story using my pictures today. So what I want you to do is use your pictures from yesterday to retell your story. You can retell it to a brother or a sister, mummy, daddy, anybody at home. You could retell it to your teddy. You could retell it on FaceTime to your grandparents or an auntie or uncle or a friend. Maybe you could find some time to FaceTime somebody who's in our class to retell the story. Or you could record yourself retelling the story and you could send that to me or send part of it to me if you would like to. Okay, right, so don't worry, you don't need to send anything to me if you've just been telling your story to somebody at home. But if you did record it, maybe you could send a little chunk of that to me so I could have a little look at what you've done. Okay, brilliant retelling. I will see you tomorrow for our Friday book look lesson. See you then.